Working here at PDSD is so amazing because I see our students grow and graduate, and I'm inspired. Do you want to be inspired? Come work at PDSD.
Hope you enjoyed the game. Come get involved here at PDSD and ASTV. Become a coach, a teacher. Hey, you could even lead us to our next victory.
And here we go, folks. We're off. Quick note to the computer corner. It sounds like there's another hot mic again. Here we go. Today's third and fourth girls matchup. You already know it's your hometown heroes, Sentinels at Roadrunners. Give me a second to put on my glasses and I'll tell you who the individual players are. On the Roadrunners side, currently the starting lineup looking like number 5, Pearl Williams, number 3, Zendrine Rivera, number 20, Valentina Gutierrez Lopez, number 10, Argelia Rojas, and finally, you know her, 13, Miracle Brooks. That's going to be the starting 5 for your northbound cousins, the Phoenix Roadrunners. On the opposite side now, Sentinels offense coming down the floor. That includes number 3, Sarah Tomac, number 4, Marlee Campbell, who just took a shot. That's number 5, Andrea Arce. 11, Emily Marquez, the stealer. Not literally, she's really good at stealing basketballs. And number 35, Lisette Valencia Martinez. Martinez been so dangerous in the paint. Meanwhile, Miracle really gave Phoenix a burst of energy yesterday evening. Let's see if she can do it again today. Here comes the Roadrunners. They're on offense. Roadrunners in the Sentinel Castle looking for something. Rojas looking to pass, ends up in the hands of Campbell. Here's Andrea now. Across center court. She's looking to give it to Martinez. Martinez don't got it. Pearl Williams has it though instead. Is Pearl gonna go coast to coast? Looking like for a second she might. Ball's out of bounds though, just off the the fingertips of Emily Marquez. I love that our primary scorekeeper is eating a little bit of popcorn. That's awesome. Back to basketball now. Pearl Williams. And there's going to be a call. It's going the other way. Roadrunner ball now. Here comes Campbell, inbounding into Marquez. Here comes Marquez into the paint of the Roadrunners. Low. Marquez, though, always bringing that positive energy, turning around with a smile. Here's Rivera fighting against Andrea. Miracle, nobody directly on her. It looks like we're playing a little bit of zone here. Over to Rojas. Rojas now to Miracle. Wide open Miracle in the paint. Excellent shot. It was just a little off. And there's going to be a tumble on the far side here. No call made. That was Rojas over Marquez. Here comes Campbell. She doesn't know Rojas. Just behind her, looking for the steal. Able to get it. No whistle call. And look at that, Sarah Tomac going for the steal. It's just off the shoes there, couldn't hang on to it. Wow, back-to-back-to-back steals. Off the knee of Monica Griffin in the stands. It's staggering, I know all these players' names by heart now. Here we go, back to basketball. Here's Miracle Brooks driving. They're looking to steal from her. She gets it to Rivera, Rivera just short. Look at Marquez, able to stay in bounds. Marquez over to Martinez. Roadrunners playing some pretty tough defense here. Here's Andrea Williams to beat. And that's going to be a call. It's going to be a pushing call on Pearl Williams. Our first of the game. Our scorekeeper now, passing the popcorn. Excellent. Meanwhile, Andrea putting up the first point of the game for the Sentinels. Doing it all with a knee brace on. Look at that. Number 20, Valentina Lopez for the Roadrunners coming down with it. Great work. Pearl over to Rojas, catching it behind her head. Rojas to Williams. So close, Williams getting her own rebound. Third rebound, put it up again, Williams. There it is! Give an oyster enough time to shine, and eventually you got a Pearl. Pearl putting the first score of 2 points up on the board. And with that, a timeout is called. The score, 2-1. The buzzer continuing its Morse code from earlier in the day. Here we go, back to the game. This is going to be Sentinel ball. Again, that score 2-1 thanks to Pearl Williams, first score of the game. Here come Marquez and Campbell. Here's Marquez. She's got two screens. Marquez tossing it up to herself. Excellent work. We've only seen a few of those in the tournament, the self-pass, but they're very effective. Marquez quietly falling over, handing the ball to Andrea into the hands of Martinez. Martinez looking to put it up. Like I said yesterday, there's a serious height mismatch. Williams was able to take advantage of it there on the rebound. Look at the lob pass. Andrea Martinez. Martinez evading Pearl. Martinez getting her own rebound. She's looking for it, fighting. And the coach blows the whistle before we have an all-out wrestling tournament. Nothing wrong with a little WWE. Here comes Pearl with the fake out on Tomac. Here's Miracle into Pearl. Pearl setting up some serious offensive plays. Pearl, I can do you more than once. I could do you twice. Pearl putting up 2 shots in the game. Excellent. Here's Andrea, meanwhile, looking to respond. Gets her own rebound. Handing it over to Marquez, WWE style. It seems the wrestling continues. Here's Marquez, top of the arc now, resetting the play call. Here's Tomac. She finds Martinez. Martinez in the paint. Martinez looking for a friend. She finds it. Andrea from 3, doesn't have it. Rojas coming down with the rebound. Over to Miracle Brooks. Miracle has some serious speed. Sentinels don't want to let her get in front. Here's Rivera now. Rivera over to Rojas, stuffed like a hot pocket by Marquez. Rojas right there with her though. Off the rebound, here's Lopez. Lopez isn't able to secure it. This is Sentinel ball. And they're at Roadrunner territory. The Roadrunner ravine that just came to me. Whistle's blown. Looks like it's gonna be a double dribble call going the other way. This is Phoenix ball. I know for a fact that the girls Roadrunners team is only half rested. We stayed at the same hotel last night and they were running up and down the halls of the 2nd story all night long. It was awesome. They were having a lot of fun. Very happy for them. Meanwhile, the Roadrunners putting it in the knees of one of their boys' teammates. Trying to ruin their chances. Come on, guys. The Roadrunners were doing a lot of ding-dong ditching in the hotel. That was pretty funny, too. Here we go now. Sentinels. Marquez trying to put it up into the hands of Rojas. Rojas like, I'm not tired at all. I disagree, announcer. But she can't get anything out of it. Eastward brick wall with another assist. I believe that's its 10th of the day. Still nothing for the computer corner. Hate for this tournament to end without the computer corner at least getting 1 on the day. And we have a new visitor to the computer corner. She doesn't seem to be watching or listening to the game. That's pretty funny. Meanwhile, a play happened and I totally missed it. Here's the Roadrunners now. Roadrunners, Lopez, Miracle. Whistle blown. Timeout's called. That's going to be a full timeout from the Phoenix Roadrunner side. If the Roadrunners are staying in Tucson tonight, another night at the country hotel, nobody's going to get any sleep, but it's going to be an awesome party. buzzer getting a little aggressive with it. Sentinels taking less of a dialogue timeout and more of just a sitting timeout. Trying to regain some energy here. Meanwhile, here comes Pearl Williams. Pearl has been lethal on offense, and that pass, Rivera's not able to collect it. Right into the stands. Bleachers already has 2 assists on this game. Here's Marquez across center court. Keep in mind, just a minute left in this first quarter. Marquez has the offensive screen. Meets the wingspan of Pearl Williams. Now here's Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Can she make anything out of this? Back to Marquez, back to Campbell. Campbell from 3, very close. Campbell has been downright lethal through this tournament, slicing and dicing many a defenders into onions for her French onion soup. Here we go now, Rojas off the shoes of Marquez. Pearl Williams looking like a center in a football match, giving the football to the quarterback. That ball's gonna go out of bounds. Encouragement from the bleachers here. Here's Miracle Brooks, wide open to Andrea. Excellent pass. Whoa, another lob. Marquez able to come down with it to Martinez. Martinez showing some serious athleticism. And with that, the end of the first quarter, just as Martinez getting stuffed. That's okay though. ASDB coach Brian Newton and Ashley Warden totally pleased with the Sentinel performance here, encouraging their players. As for the PDSD team, that's Maddie Fears as head coach and assistant coach Kiana Vasquez. Special shout out to the PDSD manager. They have a manager listed, that's Delilah Jamies. Sentinels looking to turn the heat up. Little do they know, Phoenix is actually hotter than Tucson, but that's okay. Here we go now. Andrea, top of the arc, kissing the net. Pearl Williams able to keep it from going out of bounds. Excellent work, Pearl. Here's Lopez. Martinez going for the steal. Doesn't have it. You know who does, though? That's Marquez. Can she do it? Not quite. The Marquez market is not open for business currently. Sarah Tomac taking a spill. Meanwhile, Campbell's French onion soup passing to Marquez. Out to Andrea. Andrea in the near right wing. Back to Marquez here. Marquez heading to the right side. She's always looking for a screen. Doesn't have it this time. Lopez knocking it out of her hands. Pearl Williams guarding in the paint. Can she? Absolutely able to stop that ball from going in. Pearls, of course, are the diamonds of the sea. And that foul call, folks, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that was on number 5. apologies. That was on Phoenix Rivera, number 2. Sentinels answering with another free throw point. Here's Rojas over to Lopez. Lopez, Miracle Brooks speeding past Sarah Tomac. Miracle putting 2 up. Does it count? That's gonna stick, I believe. Yes, Miracle Brooks. No, apologies. That's not gonna stick. Very unfortunate. Gosh darn it. You know what is gonna stick though? That bank shot. Pearl Williams, the Diamond of the Sea, puts another shot up. Not to be confused with tuna, the chicken of the sea. Ball inbound to Martinez. Martinez throwing it at the knee of Marquez. Here's Andrea from 3. Oh! I'll take that. Thank you very much. You'll miss me when I'm gone. Andrea for 3. Here's Pearl Williams now. Roadrunners not missing a stride. Roadrunners trying to answer promptly here. They don't want to let this one get away. That's 6-5. Roadrunners still up here. Sentinels right behind. Bleachers almost had an assist, stopped by Rivera. Pearl Williams now. Throwing a friendly wave up to her teammates at the top of the arc. A little more WWE and then that ball is called. Campbell now on the recovery. Campbell to Andrea. Uh-oh. Look at this. Very symmetrical offense formation. I really like it. It's very pleasing. Pearl's able to stuff that shot. Nice try. Pearl turning it into a hot pocket here. Here goes Pearl. Andrea looking to nudge her out of bounds. They're going to call her. Yep, that's on Andrea. Number 5, Andrea Arce. That's all right. Roadrunners inbounding for him. Number 10, Argelia Rojas. Look who's got some fingertips on it, though. It's Marquez. Rivera trying to wrestle it from her. The WWE match continues. Marquez able to hang on to it, but Zandrine wanting to go stone cold Steve Austin. Wrong sport. Here we go. Rojas, right wing. 2 defenders on her though. Looking to get inside. Rojas, what a move. Nearly there. Marquez coming down with it. Roadrunners hustling to the Roadrunner ravine. If they're able to stop this, they get an automatic noise call. Marquez, no good. Rivera can't stop it. Into the hands of Campbell. And look at that, Rojas able to force a double dribble call. You know what that means. 2 dribbles, 1-2, beep, beep. As far as the Sentinel call, I have no idea. I'm not gonna try. There isn't one. Here's Marquez with the steal, doing what she does best. I told you at the beginning of the match. Marquez going Robin Hood the 3rd night in a row, stealing from the rich and giving back to the poor. And here we go, Pearl Williams across the line. Roadrunners not missing a step. Pearl trying to tip. Williams taking an awesome offensive approach. She gets the pass out to her left side, then strides for the paint. Nobody's on her. That's how she's been able to get 6 points on the day. The only points scored for the Roadrunners, might I add. It's a great formation. Sentinels haven't been able to stop it. Here's Campbell. Rojas still on her. Oh, Marquez with the move. So close there, Marquez. But the market is still closed. Very loud whistle. Marquez, Andrea, back and forth. Marquez looking to do it again. Can she open the market? No, she cannot. It's past 5 New York time. Wall Street is closed, Marquez. Here comes Rojas, Ahelia. She's also giving a friendly wave to her teammates. There's Miracle Brooks, over to Lopez. Roadrunner is able to hang on to it. Andrea fighting for that ball, tumbling. One dude absolutely loves that. Andrea doing all, slightly wincing there, but she's gonna be okay. Sentinels looking a bit exasperated. They are up, they're up 1 point. Marquez doing what she does best, putting a finger in the sky if she wants to. Marquez off the feet of Lopez, looking for Andrea. Andrea in the paint. Andrea! She'll be coming around the bend when she comes. That's number 5, Andrea Arce, putting it up 2 points. Here's Lopez now. Lopez. Oh! Forgive me. Timeout called, but forgive me, Wall Street must not be closed. You know how I know? Roadrunners just took it to the bank. You know what that means? Beep, beep. The buzzer wants to get traded to a different team altogether. Buzzer does not want to be here anymore. That's very clear at this point. That's okay though, we all want to be. Here we go, Sentinels, number 11. That's Marquez. It seems we're playing 4-on-5 basketball right now. Now Andrea is allowed to come in, making it 5-5. For a second, Roadrunners were on the power play. And they were in the Roadrunner Ravine. You tell me what that means. Here we go, Marquez looking to make a move. She's got an offense screen. Here's Andrea. That's not quite there. Into the hands of Pearl Williams. Back to Pearl. Martinez with the steal. Martinez, can she do something with it? Look at the pass. Marquez, Campbell, and back again. Marquez still with a smile on her face. Look at this, Andrea with the block from Martinez, not able to make anything out of it though. She got put away like a wool coat in the summertime. A yawn from the computer corner lets me know I need to ramp it up a bit. That score, folks, 9-8. They're only up 1. Here comes Marquez, about to cross into Roadrunner Ravine, also known as enemy territory. Just 1 minute to go here in this second quarter. Pass out to Andrea. Andrea driving into the paint, loses it. Lopez, Pearl, Miracle. Somehow, some way, Sentinel, Sarah Tomac going WWE again, ripping it out of the defender's hands. Marquez. Pearl Williams now coming down with it. And here goes WWE one more time. We should stop playing basketball altogether. Bring out the wrestling mats for springtime. Let's just finish this like adults. In the meantime, two red runners taking a spill. That's Lopez. She's looking all right, just a bit shaken up. As I say that, I noticed two new players have come into the game, one of whom is number 3, Sophia. And honestly, I'm going to be totally honest, my maybe favorite player in this whole tournament, that's number 12 for the Roadrunners, Sarah Duncan. Sarah Duncan's one of my favorites because she's like that good old Rick Ross song, "She never stops hustling." Every day she's hustling. Andrea trying to put it up before the clock expires. Williams headed to center court. Can she put something up? And that's going to be the buzzer. Again, Sarah Duncan is one of my favorites. She's hustling to the bench into the halftime break. I mean, come on, you can't make this up. Sarah Duncan, I hope you are the only one in this tournament who dunks it in. With that said, though, the score, 9-8, Sentinels up just 1 point here. We're going to take a 10. Be back shortly.
ASDB is looking for today's leaders and for tomorrow's leaders. Not just at school, but in life, work, and the world. How can you help us lead?
Hope you enjoyed the game. Come get involved here at PDSD and ASTV. Become a coach, a teacher. Hey, you could even lead us to our next victory.
Working here at PDSD is so amazing because I see our students grow and graduate, and I'm inspired. Do you want to be inspired? Come work at PDSD.
The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
A video appears. A bubbly animation reveals white text. Why ASDB? Here's why.
To truly give ASDB a chance and give ASDB the opportunity to show you what the school and the agency is all about, allowing them to not just change your career, but change you as a person.
Fades into that same bubbly animation. Now we see the ASDB logo and white text reading, "Learn and grow with us." Apply today.
Are you talking to me, Will Howell?
The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers. A shot from a basketball backboard reveals an empty gymnasium without any athletes playing.
Will Howell.
A
leading
huge
his chair
playground
for the
appears
first
with no
time
children
today.
playing. A bird's eye view shows empty seats and an empty stage in a very large auditorium. The shot changes, revealing a track with no athletes ready to run. An empty hallway of trophies and plaques revealed no one in the hallway. Words on the screen read, "Our halls need you, so do tomorrow's leaders." In a flash montage, the words deaf, blind, leadership, sportsmanship appear on the screen, followed by the words #join ASDB with a QR code leading to ASDB Teamworks applications page. The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
A video appears. A bubbly animation reveals white text. Why ASDB? Here's why.
I feel in my heart that ASDB and my work helps students gain the knowledge they need to become better people, better professionals, better students, and teaches the public that just because someone is visually impaired or has a disability, that doesn't mean they are different. It means that they might do their job or have a different life, but they can be just as successful as everyone else.
Fades into that same bubbly animation. Now we see the ASDB logo and white text reading, "Learn and grow with us. Apply today."
The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
A video appears. A bubbly animation reveals white text. Why ASDB? Here's why.
There are so many things I enjoy about this job, but I'd say the number one thing is being a mentor to the students, having them see who they can become, letting them see what they can do in their lives, and then seeing where they wind up in the future. It's probably the biggest reward I can say I have.
Fades into that same bubbly animation. Now we see the ASDB logo and white text reading, "Learn and grow with us. Apply today."
The following video features audio description for our blind and visually impaired viewers.
A video appears. A bubbly animation reveals white text. Why ASDB? Here's why.
ASDB has contributed so much to my life. I grew up attending ASDB, and when I graduated and left, I noticed just how much of what I learned here during my time I could use and apply to my life. And now, I'm back here as an instructor, and I'm able to give back. And this is because of my time here as a student and how beneficial it really was. Here on campus, everyone has communication access, and I can communicate with anyone. It doesn't matter if you're deaf or hearing, and if you know sign language or you don't, everyone has access to an interpreter. And for the students, I think it's just great that deaf, hard of hearing, sighted, or not sighted students have the opportunity to communicate and participate in sports. I've had the wonderful experience of working as a teacher, a coach, and a tutor, and all these opportunities are because of ASDB, and I don't know where I would be. So yes, ASDB has given me a lot. And it could do the same for you as well.
The interview fades into that same bubbly animation. Now we see the ASDB logo and white text reading, "Learn and grow with us. Apply today."
Well, folks, those were the roars from either sideline. And guess what? I just got myself a fresh cup of joe from the hospitality room. And that means, just like Al Pacino in Scarface, I'm reloading. Here we go. Top of the second half. Starting with some serious momentum. That's Rojas. As I say that, though, I believe she's earned herself a double dribble call. Back in the game, my favorite, that's number 12, Sarah Duncan. The other players are also good. My bias is showing. Here's Marquez now for ASDB. Looking to get Rojas off of her. She passes to Sarah Tomac. Rojas putting a little pressure on the B-ball. Look at Marquez making a move. With the block from Andrea, she's able to get past Miracle, but that shot goes nowhere. Thankfully, though, Eastward Wall getting an assist on the day. And here we go, Rojas. Look at the lob to Miracle Brooks, nearly stolen by Andrea. Rojas again from Miracle. Rojas holding on to it, trying to put it up. Martinez stops her, but at the cost, the immense cost of her first foul of the game. There's only 2 quarters left. If she fouls 4 more times, sayonara. Meanwhile, Rojas at the free throw line. Excellent form, just a little right. Keep it up, you got one more. That one's not quite there either. Sarah Duncan falls on it. And again, the WWE match continues. I'm telling you, just pull the wrestling pads out and we can settle this. Nope, they opt not to. We're going to keep playing basketball. Okay, here we go. Sentinels then. Sentinels and Campbell. Marquez coming across that center court. She's play calling. Top of the arc. Moving to the right. Inside, driving, out to Campbell. Campbell's at the 3-point. Campbell's going for it. Campbell taking a tumble, though. You hate to see that. She's already up. There she goes. Basketball ain't easy. This is a tough sport. Big kudos to number 4, Marlee Campbell Dieter. Staying on her feet, pushing through. She's going to earn a little compensation. Thank you, buzzer. She's going to earn a little compensation for her suffering. No, not asbestos. She gets to shoot a few at the free throw line. Pero first, a shoelace break. Here we go, Campbell, first attempt. Nice! Campbell shaking off that spill. Shake it off, shake it off. Campbell nearly had the second one too. Here we go. Third shot, sinks it. And look at that. It's like Campbell never even fell. She just put up 2 bowls of soup on the scoreboard and she's all smiles. Excellent work, Marlee Campbell. Nice. That score now, 11-8. Sentinels keeping their lead. Coming into the game here, Pearl Williams, number 5. Subbing out for Sarah Duncan. Sarah Duncan didn't get that high five. Somebody needs to get her that high five before this game's over. It's just disrespectful. Here we go. Andrea, she's got the ball, driving on the left side, into the hands of Pearl Williams. Rivera taking a tumble, Martinez there to help her out. They're both smiles, everything's good. Lopez, Miracle, Williams. Here comes the diamond of the sea, Miracle Brooks. Miracle was so instrumental yesterday. She was a driving force on the offense. What about today? Pearl Williams puts up an attempt, that's not there. And that ball falls out of bounds. Stunningly, it's 4:47 in the evening, and some of the Washington Terrier boys players are still in their Jimmy Jammies. Incredible. That means they've been wearing them for over 24 hours. Lovely. They're up next in that 1-2 matchup with the Roadrunners. Meanwhile, back to this game. Marquez over to Andrea. Andrea putting up a three. Kissing the net, it's not quite there. That's okay though. Here comes Pearl Williams. Martinez, slow behind her. Here's Rivera. Rivera looking for something. She finds Miracle Brooks. Martinez immediately over her. Here's Lopez now, number 20. And here goes Pearl Williams driving. Martinez looking like a locomotive, taking Pearl Williams down. Williams is quick to get up though. All's well that ends well. This is going to be Roadrunner ball inbounding. Rojas nearly into the hands of Marquez. And our trusty interpreter is there to save the day. That's going to make it Sentinel ball. Campbell, Marquez, you know him. Gruesome twosome. Striding across that center line now. Here's Marquez heading to the right side. Rojas there to meet her. Marquez driving. Andrea able to snatch that pass. Shot from the paint, it's not there. Martinez is like, Williams, you're going nowhere. And there's Martinez again, the locomotive play. Banging into Williams. Williams losing possession of the ball. Williams a bit shaken up, understandably so. Passing to Rivera. Rivera, she's got some speed. Over to Miracle Brooks. Miracle Brooks, you know what she's capable of. Back to Williams. Williams from the free throw line. And here we go again, more wrestling. This is ludicrous. And I'm not talking about the South Atlanta rapper. Here's Pearl Williams. Up to the net, that's not quite there. That's okay though. Williams still on Marquez. Marquez trying to go coast to coast. Williams is like, no, that's not gonna happen, Marquez. Here comes Williams now. Williams into the hands of number 5 for the Sentinels, that's Andrea. More tussles, I swear, let's just get out the wrestling mats. Intercepted by Andrea. This game looks less and less basketball by the second and more like other sports. This game has been equal parts football and wrestling as well as basketball. Serious feat of athleticism to pull a game off like that. What would you even call that? Foot skid wrestling? And a whistle's blown. Gonna go the other way now. Back to the Roadrunners. Phoenix inbounding as I take another sip of Joe. That's not Joe, my friend. That's a cup of coffee. Here's Roadrunners now, looking to put more points on the board. They're down by 3, out to Miracle Brooks. Miracle out to Zendrine Rivera. Rivera, look at the passing to Rojas. Williams on the rebound. Marquez coming away with it. It's Marquez, Miracle. Marquez, can she do it? She takes a spill in the paint into Rivera, hoping Rivera's all right. She's okay. And look at that, Marquez and Rivera both have smiles on their faces. That's how you know, it's just a positive atmosphere all around. That's what we like to see. Competitive, but it's healthy competition. And with that said, Sarah Tomac taking a shot from the post. That's not quite there, but that's all right. Whoa! Holy smokes, Rojas has caught so many behind the back passes. She looks like Rob Gronkowski right now. Wow, and the lob pass to Martinez. Can she pull it off? Not quite there. Martinez delivering another hit. Again, this game looks more like football. I mean, Rojas caught it like Rob Gronkowski in the Super Bowl for the Patriots. And Martinez has knocked down 3 people in this game. 3 people. Wow. Thankfully, we're taking a 30-second timeout. A lot has just happened. Let's take 30 seconds and process. Think about what we've done. And now that both teams have gone to their timeout corners and thought about what they've done, their coaches have finally decided to let them play so long as they think about the consequences of their actions and how they affect other people. Coaches doing a great job. Basketball sometimes involves a little parenting. Meanwhile, turnover. Sentinels able to recover. Here comes Campbell, Rojas all over her. Here's Lopez now. Lopez, oh my goodness gracious, Lopez trying to get that steal going. That's not quite happening. Campbell to Marquez. Marquez driving, Rojas all over her too. Marquez has been going for that move all day, driving into the right side of the paint. She's been stuffed nearly every single time. But I like it. If she keeps going, she might get one of these days. Meanwhile, that score unchanging, still 11-8. Sentinels just barely up. Here comes Williams, driving. Now she's getting a little revenge, a little sweet, sweet revenge as she knocks Martinez down. I have hands and I can do that too, Martinez. Push. Refs might actually be appreciating the fact that they're playing a little football and wrestling in here. They haven't called a single one of these yet. Here we go, Campbell from the post! Campbell's soup looking like the poster child. Putting 2 on the board, giving them a 5-point lead. Williams, Lopez putting a shot up. That's not gonna go anywhere. Sarah Tomac for the Sentinels on the recovery. Ball is still in motion here. Great hustle to the opposite side of the court. Andrea across the center, putting a finger in the sky if she wants to. For one reason or another, the ball's gonna go the other way now. Those are the rules of basketball. Here we go, Pearl Williams driving, hands it over. Here's Marquez trying to keep the ball in the Sentinel possession. It's not gonna happen. Miracle Brooks instead. Over to Rivera, Rojas, Williams from the post. Miracle Brooks with a little electric slide on the way back to the Roadrunner Ravine. Pearl Williams. I already said it, folks. The Diamond of the Sea, she's putting up a little Pearl poster on him. Here we go. Marquez out to Andrea. Andrea off the glass. That's not quite there. Sarah Tomac, though, again, continuing this game of wrestling. going to be a pushing call. Thank goodness. Mr. Referee. After a little deliberation, we're back to play basketball. Wow, Marquez recovering, going for three. Soul to soul, and I'm not talking about the spiritual essence of a human being. I'm talking about the fact that two separate pairs of shoes were involved in that play there. That's all right. Pearl Williams now striding across center court. Here's Rivera. Rivera putting it up. The post has served well for both these teams, but not here. Less than 10 seconds to go in this third, by the way. That score, 13-10. Lopez sneaking up. Here comes Marquez. Put it up, Marquez! Not quite there. Tomac nearly had it. Rojas. Tomac nearly had an opportunity for revenge. That's quite all right. This game of basket football wrestling continues. Some serious multidisciplinary feats going on. In the meantime, as I said before, 13-10 here to start the fourth quarter. Very passionate Sentinel fan standing up, letting his team know they got to keep going. Love that energy, love that enthusiasm. I'm just going to read off some of the posters on the side here. Play hard and win team. Proud you. Rockstar. Back to basketball now. Roadrunner Sentinels. You already know. That ball's going to fall just out of bounds. Here we go. Roadrunner ball. Pearl Williams. Pearl Williams is cashing checks, and trust me, they're not bouncing. She just took another one to the bank. Thank you, Pearl. That score, 13-12. Roadrunners still very much in this. Roadrunners trying to come away with it. They're able to do so. Pearl Williams, the standout, the MVP of this match, looking like so far. Off the glass, into the hands of Campbell Soup. Lopez strip! Lopez stripping the ball from her, putting a shot up, and that attempt is just a little bit wide to the right here. There we go. Phoenix tossing it in. Rivera handing it over to the other team. Very kind of her. Sentinels now. Campbell with the lob to Marquez. Marquez looking for a lane. She's been driving the right side all day. Let's see if they can switch it up here. Nope, she's gonna stick with it. Whoever said insanity is doing the same thing over and over again must not have met number 11, Emily Marquez. Albert Einstein, you were wrong. Here's Miracle Brooks to Lopez. Lopez looking good on the form, nearly there. Here we go with wrestling. Refs finally calling that one. Kind of surprising, but that's okay. Here's Rojas inbounding, looking for an open teammate. Finds Lopez. Lopez back to Rojas. Over to Pearl. Pearl looking for another bank. She doesn't have it. It's quite all right. Here come the Sentinels now. Andrea, does she know something we don't? Walking across the center court. Marquez driving that right side. Just off Los Zapatos, the shoes, into the bleachers. Bleachers with another assist on the day. Excellent work, Bleachers. Here comes Pearl Williams now. She has been absolutely threatening this Sentinel defense. There we go again. The locomotive Martinez knocking Pearl Williams down. Williams being helped up by every member of both teams. She's got a slight limp going. We hope she's all right. It's not at all what we want to see. Williams, though, gonna tough it out. Look at the mental fortitude. I guess mental fortitude is funny. I like it. Pearl Williams. Normally you only have that type of mental strength after you leave Army boot camp. Quick sub out, Miracle Brooks heading to the bench. You know who's coming in? Sorry folks, my favorite player. That's Sarah Duncan, number 12 for the Roadrunners. Here's Pearl. Pearl is single-handedly keeping the Roadrunners in this one. Holy smokes. Meanwhile, Marquez accidentally taking a ball to the chin, acting like it didn't happen. That's funny. Here's Andrea. Sinking another boat. If this was Battleship, Andrea would have already won. It's basketball though. Andrea going again, sinking more ships, hopefully. Layup's not there, Marquez is though. Refs finally putting a stop to this UFC match. Looking less and less like basketball and more like the octagon with every passing second. No more. Here's the Sentinels inbounding. Over to the Roadrunners, Rojas coming down the line. That ball's gonna go the other way now. Here come Marquez, Campbell. Marquez, right side, driving once again out to Andrea. She's had a few of those this game, not that one though. Here come the Roadrunners. Rojas, Andrea, one person to beat. Andrea taking a tumble. We hope she's okay. In the meantime, though, putting more points up on the board. And that's going to be a full timeout called from the ASTB side. That score, 18-16. And that's going to do it for that timeout. Heading over to the side for the Sentinels. Number 4, Marlee Campbell, Dieter. Here comes Marquez now. Looking for an open teammate, signaling some motion. Here's Andrea, looking to make Rojas miss. Rojas not flinching. Martinez and Williams taking a tumble there. They're both helped up, they're both okay. And that's gonna be on number 5, pushing call. Ball inbounded to Andrea, it's nearly there. Sarah Duncan able to hang on to it. That's number 12, Roadrunner side. Andrea taking another spill, hoping her right arm is okay. She had some difficulty with that in the first match of the tournament. Here comes Pearl Williams. Limp, be gone. She's all good, she's striding, awesome. Here comes Pearl Williams, putting it up. Oh my goodness gracious, it was so almost there. Here's Marquez though on the stride. Lots of momentum, she's gonna go into the wall. Ball back in the game, Marquez back in the game. Nearly had a bank shot. Marquez and Campbell working in tandem, keeping the ball in Sentinel possession. Here's Andrea now stepping up, Miracle right over her. Lopez going for it. And here we go, Lopez from 3, inbounding to Williams. Williams with the arch. Ball at the feet of Martinez and Lopez. Oh man, a scramble. Martinez looking to hang on to it. Over to Andrea. Here we go, Andrea, Marquez. Thunder from the bleachers over there. Sentinels, Marquez putting it up. Tomac, oh my goodness, able to keep it inbounds. And a travel call with Lopez on defense there. Folks, this score unchanging as it stands. It's 18-16. Roadrunners barely up here. And there's still 2:40 left to go in this one. Miracle Brooks fighting with the defense here. Lopez to Williams. Williams can't keep it. Martinez now. Martinez with the lob pass to Tomac. Tomac. We've got to take a pause on the game there. No way. Tomac is down. Tomac reaching for her elbow, grimacing. Oh man, you don't like to see it. Goodness gracious, what a game. A call is made, that's number 10, Argelia Rojas. Apologies for the delays, folks. We're back and better than ever. Give me a moment to readjust to the game here, and I'll let you know exactly what's going on. That score unchanging still. That's 18-16. Sentinels, Martinez inbounding, looking for Andrea. Another tumble there. They're gonna go ahead and stop that. Just a second there. Some deliberation needed. So it looks like that's going to be a call on number 2 from the Roadrunners, Zendrine Rivera, if I'm getting this right. And for that reason, Andrea is going to be shooting 2 free throw attempts. I don't know if Rivera had a hand on it more so than Williams, not quite sure there. And here we go. Free throw attempt. Yeah, buddy, that's good. Can Andrea do it again? Not quite, but that's all right. They're up 3. The Roadrunners have to put up a 3-point, or that's off the hands there, rolling out of bounds. Andrea missing that pass, but that's all right. Campbell's right there for it. And Marquez, folks, we only have a minute and a half left in this one. Campbell able to keep it from going back court. Marquez for the 3. Into the hands of number 20 for the Roadrunners, Valentina Gutierrez Lopez. Here's Rivera now driving. Rivera's looking for it. That's into the hands of Sarah Tomac. Marquez over to Martinez. Martinez looking to make something happen. Can she do it? Crowd absolutely losing it on that one there. Just about a minute here. Williams over to Lopez. They're looking for a 3 if they can get it. Oh boy. Marquez right into Miracle Brooks. What can you even say? Here we go. Rivera putting it up. Another tussle ensues there. And it's going the other way now. Roadrunners slightly forfeiting their opportunity there. High ball from Marquez, that's okay. Marquez, Campbell, gruesome twosome, hoo, hoo. Here we go, Campbell, she's at the 3, she's trying to get it off. The 2 thumbs up call. And now it's back in the hands of the Roadrunners. Another Apple turnover for them. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Rivera going Bob the Builder. And another spill. Marquez, Rivera, Martinez putting her arms up. She doesn't know what to think of this. Just about 30 seconds to go. This score, 19-16. Rivera now stepping up. The thunder rumbling. Dum, dum. Dum, dum. The heartbeat racing. Dum, dum. Here we go. This is for some serious marbles. That one's not quite there. Here we go. Second marble. That's not there. Pearl Williams looking for the rebound. Doesn't have it. Timeout's called. Timeout. Thank goodness the clock is stopped. A timeout is called. Ooh, boy. My gout's acting up. Cheap shot. I think I speak for everyone in the building. Blood pressure high, cholesterol high, heart rates high. This is an electric moment here at the ASTB campus. Oh, brother, here we go again. 25 seconds to go. The score, 19-16, ASTB up only 3. Campbell inbounding, Andrea. Rojas taking a bit of a self-trip there. Marquez, Rojas all over her. Travel called. Turnover. It's going the Roadrunners' way. We have 10 seconds. They gotta go for 3 here just to tie it up. They must know this. There's 8 seconds. Lopez trying to get it away. Miracle Brooks, 13. Not quite there. Less than a second. And this game of basket foot wrestling has come to an end. It's 19-16. Sentinels able to maintain that lead nearly all the way through. Oh my goodness. Give a big, gracious round of applause to both these teams. They've worked so hard. They've been here the entire tournament fighting the whole way through. Of course, on the ASTB side, that's number 3, Sarah Tomac. Marlee Campbell, number 4. Andrea Ars, number 5. Number 11, Emily Marquez. Number 35, Lisette Valencia Martinez. And over on the PDSD side, some serious heavyweights on there. Zendrine Rivera, Sophia, Pearl Williams, Argelia Rojas, Sarah Duncan, Miracle Brooks, Valentina Lopez, Alyssa Clark. Oh my goodness. You already know the match that's coming up though. This one is really for all the marbles. That's number 1 and 2 ranked boys teams. That's the Washington Terriers. Bark, bark. Versing off against the PDSD Roadrunners. Beep, beep. Can't wait. Hey there, folks. Just want to let you know we have a very, very, very special guest in the house today. Making her way onto the court, that's Senator Priya Sundaration. Absolutely.
So she's going to have
You
to
got it.
interpret that, so say that again.
Here comes Priya Sundaration. Again, this is Arizona Senator. She's accompanied by our ASDB interpreting team. Priya has done ASDB a huge favor, and I'd like to let you know how she did that. She was a sponsor for the bill 1001, and this helped extend ASDB's residency for another 10 years. So a big round of applause for her. Certainly, we'd love to show some gratitude and respect again to Senator Priya Sundaration. Thank you so much for coming by.